I'm Akshita over here. I'm a life transformation coach and a trainer. And today, I want to talk to you about life coaching. Now, this is a question that I've been asked the most especially ever since I've started making videos. Now, I keep mentioning I'm a life transformation coach. I'm a life transformation coach, but what does a coach really do? Now, a lot of them who haven't asked me a question have a preconceived notion about what coaching is. Is life coaching about giving advice, or is life coaching about giving you counseling, or is it like a mentor who's going to be there to give you guidance when you go in terms of life? Now, there are a lot of questions which I get regarding it. And today, I'm going to talk about what a life coach really is about and why you may need it. Here's what we believe about life. Yeah, we believe that there will come a moment, or we face this experience or a situation which will lead to a moment of discovery or a light bulb moment, as we call it. Now, I have a question to ask you. Don't you think that it's a big gamble to take to rely or hope for this experience to combine your life for you to have your life changed and altered forever? Don't you think that it's a pretty big gamble? But surprisingly, it's a huge gamble that most people right now are willing to take, despite knowing the fact that most majority people in their lifetime never end up doing what they want to in their life. Most people don't live the life that they have designed for themselves, but they become a victim of their own circumstances. Maybe you're waiting to get married because then you would feel more responsible. Maybe you're waiting for your first kid because then you will feel the rush to acquire more wealth and then go hustle for it. Maybe you'll keep skipping past different fields of work till you finally end up in something that you absolutely love and will decide to do it for the rest of your life. Maybe you will continue working at the horrible company that you've been working for so many years, for maybe 3 more years, because that will give you time to identify what you want to do in your life by the age of 37. Just this way, we're all looking for our moments of discoveries in life. Now, I'm sure 9 or 10 of you subscribe to Goalcast, and you have seen a lot of such videos, of inspirational videos of how people change their life. And you would see that when a lot of people recite their stories, life-changing stories, you would hear people say that it took me 16 years to realize this to become that. Or it took me 10 years to stop doing this to become that. Right? And you have heard a lot of such stories where an idea changed people's lives forever. A spark of thought changed people's lives forever. Or maybe in their 30s or 40s or 50s or 60s or even 70s. Now, let's take a deeper yet more simplified approach to how that actually happened and how these people actually made that possible. But before I tell you that, what does this have to do with life coaching? Now, here's what. What you consider as a moment of discovery is really just a discovery of the right question. Intrigued? Now, what people mean when they are reciting their life stories as the moment of change which altered their lives forever. Now, all that transformation took was a second, a spark of thought, a light bulb moment. And that light bulb moment is what life coaches are all about. What it took for these people to attain the level of transformation was a method of thought which they carried with themselves, either consciously or unconsciously, which led them to the moment of discovery. And most celebrities today all have their own coaches. Let's say Serena Williams or Mike Tyson or Conor McGregor, and even Nelson Mandela had it. So life coaching is one of such things where most people assume it to be and mistake it for a setup where a coach guides another person for all the things which he's supposed to be doing in his life, which will give him a happy and a successful life. Because let's face it, and let's be honest over here, nobody knows your life better than you do. And lucky for you and luckier for me, that's not how it works. Life coaching is not an advice giving system, but it's a thought inductive system which helps a person facilitate their own mind in a way that they come up with all the tools and all the necessary plans of actions to achieve whatever they want to achieve in their own life. As a coach, I truly believe in this fact that each and every single individual has all the answers to all the questions in their own mind. They've just got to find a way to tap into it. Now, coaching is the bridge between a person and his answers. Coaching is a bridge between an individual and his potential. Now, there are various types of coaching. There's wealth coaching, there is finance coaching, there is happiness coaching, and so on. But I'm going to talk to you about where I position myself today, and that's as a transformational coach. Transformational coaching works holistically on an individual to bring about the best and the transformed version of themselves. So, for you to understand this better, if you resonate with at least one among the three things that I'm about to mention, then you could use the power of a transformation coach. So, here goes. Now, let's get honest and let's get real. How are you? How are you doing? How are your plans coming along? How's that passion of yours turning into a profession? Okay, forget how are you. Who are you? Who are you? If you're half as intellectual as you would like to believe about yourself, then you would realize that most people in this world don't know who they are as an individual. Most people don't take the time out to understand why they do what they do, which probably puts you in the majority of the people who haven't figured themselves out. Now, a lot of us have set plans in life and some of us don't. But either way, 95% of those plans never work. Now, you can go around ideating how much ever you want to, but you most likely will never be able to find it. Not unless you find yourself first. Now, this does not mean that you're a negative person. Not at all. What I'm trying to say over here is each and every single individual goes through a lot of experiences in his life. And the way that you interpret your experiences turn into your beliefs. And what these beliefs do is either they push you forward in life or they pull you backwards in life. There's only two roles that beliefs have in your life. Now, you may have gone through certain very challenging situations in life or traumatic experiences in your life, which has molded you the way that it has. And you realize that these beliefs are pulling you backwards in life and not helping you do a lot of different things which you want to achieve in your own life. Now, the dark side of the same thing is there are a lot of things which we are aware of, but there are a lot of things that we are not aware of because most of our mind is ruled by the subconscious. And most of us haven't reached the state of understanding what lies within it. So, and this is exactly what a coach helps you do. A coach helps you identify these patterns which are existing within you and helps you break out of these patterns which will push you forward to succeed in life. Now ask yourself this question. What do I want in my life? What outcomes do I want to achieve in my life? Now, I'm sure most of you had a jaw drop moment, or you opened your mouth and you closed it back in because you didn't have an answer to tell me. Or you half answered and you said, I want to be financially independent, or I want to be I want to have a good home, or I want to have a good family life. And that's it, I'll be very happy. Really? You think human beings are extremely vast as individuals, and there are so many things that we want out of our life. Practically, if you think about it, you could achieve all that you just mentioned within the age of 30. Okay? Like, not everyone does, but you can. So, if you did this by 30, then what are you going to do later? Is that it? Then that's definitely not the answer. So, this way, and this is basically to prove my point that most of us don't really have clarity of what we want in life. We know we think we do, but we don't. And this The way this happens is that when we don't know what we want in life, will we be able to go and achieve them? No, we can't. This is exactly why most of them, a lot of them, you hear a lot of old people say, "Ah, I wanted to do this, oh, I wanted to do that in my life, but now I can't," and all of that stuff. This way, a lot of us have a lot of things to do, that we want to do in our life, but they're all on the top of our mind. It's like somewhere in our mind. They're not particularly there out in action. And if we did that, do you think that if you had all the outcomes that you want in your life all mapped out, do you think that will motivate you and push you forward to achieve all the things that you want to achieve in life? I'm sure it will. And a coach helps you stretch your mind in a way that you will be able to craft your outcomes in a way that you will be able to achieve them. Because to put your goals out is one thing, and the second thing is to be able to achieve them. And that's exactly what a coach does. So, does it sound so bad? Coaching works on a deep level of transformation. Some would call us future mechanics. We do not work on your past, but we work purely on your future. So, from whatever the list I've mentioned so far, you may resonate with one or all of the above. You are the best judge of that. So tell me, do you want to hide behind the curtain and save your dignity? Or do you want to confront the fact that you need to work on something and save 10 or more years of your life? You decide. Thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen.